and welcome to my book nook. Those that don't know me, my name's Rainy Blue. I read all different types of books from like romance to fantasy to thriller and horror, nonfiction, doesn't matter, I'll read it. So if you're interested in that, please like and subscribe to my channel down below, and you can subscribe to Rainy Blue Reads on all my social media handles. It really helps my channel grow. Today's video is very special because I am reading my 100th book of the year for this video. You probably saw by the title which book I am reading, but there was a whole process as to how I got to the book that I did. Over on Instagram, which if you're not following me, this is a great time to follow me over at Rainy Blue Reads. I did a bunch of polls over the course of a week to see which book would be my 100th book of the year. It was all books that I thought would be 5-star predictions, all books that I was interested in reading, that I wanted to read, either that I couldn't seem to fit a video in for, or that I had a video idea for, and I figured why not just start that video early. And honestly, I'm extremely surprised by the results because I was not expecting the book that won to win, if we're being honest. So let's talk about what books I put up against each other and how it all came to be. So initially I had tried to put like same genres to go against each other. So for example, I had Ashes in the Star-Cursed King by Carissa Broadbent going against Blood Mercy by Vila Roth. I was sure that Ashes in the Star-Cursed King was going to win, and it did. And then I had Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo go against The Once and Future Witches by Alex E. Harrow. And of course, Ninth House won that. Like, I wasn't even thinking that wasn't going to win. Then I had Gothicana by Runix versus That Sick Love by Jessie Hall. Both dark romances, and Gothicana won it, which I knew it would. Then we had Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh versus The Right Move by Liz Tomford. And I wasn't sure which one was going to win, but The Right Move won. I was kind of hoping, though, that it wouldn't because I hadn't read Mile High. But I skipped Mile High because everyone said that you didn't have to read that. And my friend Brittany read it in a vlog I made her read it for and didn't enjoy it. Then I had A Fate of Wrath and Flame by K.A. Tucker versus One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. And A Fate of Wrath and Flame won, but it was like very close throughout. Then I had Beartown by Frederick Bachman versus The Measure by Nikki Ehrlich, and Beartown won, which, not surprised, I know that book is very beloved. Then we had Belladonna by Adeline Grace versus The Nature of Witches by Rachel Griffin, and I thought maybe The Nature of Witches might have won, but then I thought about it, Foxglove just came out, like, that makes sense that that didn't win. And then we had The Last House on Needless Street by Catriona Ward versus Such Sharp Teeth by Rachel Harrison, and The Last House on Needless Street won. And after that, we kept eliminating, and so we had like Ashes in the Star-Cursed King go against A Fate of Wrath and Flame, and the Ashes won. We had Ninth House go against Beartown, and that was extremely close, but Beartown actually won that, which I was shocked. And then we had Gothicana versus The Right Move, and Gothicana won. And then we had Belladonna versus Such Sharp Teeth, even though it was supposed to be versus The Last House on Needless Street, but somehow I messed up the poll, and it was a dead even tie, so I picked Belladonna in this instance. But maybe Belladonna wouldn't have won now. I picked Belladonna over Such Sharp Teeth, even though it was 50-50, because I knew I was going to read Such Sharp Teeth for my Rachel Harrison taste test. And then finally, we got to like Ashes in the Star-Cursed King versus Beartown, and surprisingly Beartown won. I was not expecting that to make it all the way. And then we had Gothicana versus Belladonna, and Belladonna clearly won. And that left us to Beartown versus Belladonna, and by 4%, Belladonna took it. So, the book that I am reading for this vlog, it's Belladonna by Adeline Grace, which I wanted to buy the Barnes & Noble book editions because Foxglove just came out and it looks beautiful and I really, really want it. But I decided to hold off until after I finished this book, and you just buckle in for this vlog because it's a bumpy ride from start to finish. Things just kind of go awry. They go awry is the best way to describe this. But cheers to my 100th book of the year. Off to the vloggy vlog. Alright friends, so I'm finally starting Belladonna. I just got it on my Kindle, which is actually in here. I haven't bought it yet because I wanted the special Barnes & Noble edition, and you can still actually buy it off Barnes & Noble. I just haven't bought it yet, and so I wanted like the pretty edition, and so I didn't just want to buy a paperback from My Books A Million, and so I just got it sent to my Kindle. The audiobook should be arriving in my hands tomorrow, so I will start it tomorrow, hopefully. But anyway, so Belladonna, if you don't know what this is about, it is, let's see, orphaned as a baby, 19-year-old Signa has been raised by a string of guardians, each one more interested in her wealth than her well-being, and each has met an untimely end. Her remaining relatives are the elusive Hawthorns, an eccentric family living at Thorn Grove, an estate both glittering and gloomy. Its patriarch mourns his late wife through wild parties while his son grapples for control of the family's waning reputation, and his daughter suffers from a mysterious illness. But when their mother's restless spirit appears claiming she was poisoned, Signa realizes the family she depends on could be in grave danger and enlists the help of a thoroughly stable boy to hunt down the killer. However, her best chance of uncovering the murderer is an alliance with Death himself, a fascinating, dangerous shadow who has never been far from her side. Though he's made her life a living hell, Death shows Cigna their growing connection may be more powerful and more irresistible than she ever dare imagined. I'm very excited. I have decided that this is going to be a 5-star prediction. I'm really hoping I love this. I've heard that a lot of people love Belladonna and they don't love Foxglove as much, which I already own that. I bought that so that I had that edition like squared and secured in the bag. But also, I'm so excited because there's Barnes & Noble moving to my hometown very soon. And so I can actually like participate in Barnes & Noble and crap. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to get a little bit read. I will catch up on you and see you when I see you and give you an update on my 100th book of the year. Hello friends, just got back from circus. I just got dressed for the night and dude is in here. Come say hi. Say hey.
Hey.
Ah, you're so big. Alright, let me go do this real quick. Okay, so, because I'm about 20% in and I want to make sure, I'm going to try and like do an update at every 20% so that we have at least 5 updates. We'll see, Lincoln. We'll see how successful we are. Alright, hold on. Shh. So, what I can gather is, actually, you know what, let's not gather, because I don't even know if I fully understand what the book is about yet from my explanation. So, Death is like a main character in this. And so, I'm 20% in, and basically, Death has just followed her around her entire life and, like, kills every person that is supposed to, like, take care of her, and so she just feels like every time she meets someone new, they're gonna die because of her. And so, she just got to Thorngrove Estate, which is where her eccentric family lives, and she's meeting her cousins and her uncle and all of that, and she just saw the ghost of the mom, I'm pretty sure. So that's where we're at. I'm not gonna lie, I was falling asleep while I was listening to this earlier, not because it's a bad book, I was probably just tired, but I will say I'm not extremely invested in this yet, which is not posing to be good, because this is supposed to be a 5-star prediction, and it's supposed to be my 100th book of the year, which y'all did vote on, so I did not choose this. I honestly was not expecting this to win. I was expecting to read The Ashes of the Star-Cursed King by Carissa Broadbent, and y'all did me dirty on that end, so it'd be what it be. Alright, but anyway, so I'm about 20% in. It's okay, like I'm getting to know the characters. I definitely have to read a bigger chunk of this tonight, so I plan on listening to this while I am cleaning tonight because I need to get through it further, but you know, it's just getting crazy, really, is what's going on. So it's just alright, I suppose. Alright, I'm gonna go do some cleaning. I'm going to go hopefully get to, I will update you at the 40% mark for this and we will see where we get then. But I've got to do some cleaning. I've got to organize my books and put stuff away. Also, I just think this is hilarious. I got my kids' family photos and Lincoln is like a ham. Super cute. And then Eloise, they green screened out the boppy that she was laying on. So she looks like she's floating in outer space and it cracks me up. It really does. Alright, off to cleaning. Hello y'all. Yes, I'm in the same outfit that I wore last night because it is the next day and you know what? We're rocking it. And we have a baby in our laps that won't sleep. But I've been not wanting to make this update on Belladonna because I'm not liking it. I know I'm 50% in now, and I don't know what about it is not working for me, but every single time I go to read this book, I fall asleep while I'm reading it. I just don't care for anything. There was only one moment that I kind of cared about when it seemed that like Death and Cigna were going to start being in a relationship, which also was just weird. I still don't fully understand what's going on, like why she has powers that Death also has and how they're interconnected and what actually happened. Like, did the woman get poisoned? Did she not? What are you looking at? That's like so exciting over there. I don't know. But I don't know, it's just not working for me. Like, I'm not feeling the magic and the vibes that, like, everybody else does when they're reading this. I don't know, is there something wrong with me? I'm not sure. But, I'm not loving this, and I don't really want to admit that. But, you know, that's where we are. So, this vlog might be very short. I'm going to finish it, because it is still going to be my 100th book of the year. However, as of right now, it is not going to be a 5-star, which is very sad, because I was hoping it would be. Just like, I picked a book that I thought, honestly, the book that I picked for the first book of the year, I should not have picked because I did not go into that thinking it was going to be a 5-star. I thought I would like it, and I hated it, and it was a 2-star, and it's one of my least favorite books of the year. Mother thing. But hopefully this will be better than that. Like, right now it's landing at like a 3, maybe 3.5, but there's nothing special about it. But I'm hoping that the last 50% really turns it around. So I'm going to keep going. We're going to see what develops, right? I'm also very excited because my Probably Smut book club package arrives today, which includes my special editions of Icebreaker and Wildcat by Ava Grace, which I think that's who the author, Hannah Grace, Ava Grace, whatever her name is. I'm very excited about that. And so I will definitely share those. If not in this vlog, you'll see them in one of my vlogs coming soon. I also had thought about doing, outside of this, I'm just talking now to the camera, about doing an October reset vlog, but I feel like it's kind of too late for that. So I might save that for next month. But I'm trying to think about what I want my reset vlogs to look like. I'm not really sure, but we'll see. All right, off to go. Take care of the babes and hopefully get a lot more read of this, because I would love to upload this vlog today so that I can read other books, because I'm really pressed to finish this before other books, since it's my 100th book of the year. Alright. Hello y'all. Another Belladonna update. I'm now 60% in. And I am just not liking this book. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't understand why it's not giving the vibes that it was meant to give. It's just not giving it. And what sucks is that this is supposed to be the 100th book of the year. It's supposed to be a 5-star prediction, and it's definitely not. But I am also reading Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber right now, and I'm flying through this book, and I'm having the best time with this book, and I wish I had made this my 100th book of the year. But since I did not, I cannot finish it before I finish this. Yet every time I go to pick up this, I just feel like a slog. Yet when I pick up this, I'm having the best time. So it's just unfortunate is what it is. So I don't have much more of an update for you between 50 and 60%. It's not giving what it was meant to give, okay? Because of that, we're gonna unbox some stuff, okay? So I got my Probably Smut box for this month. And yes, if you see all these stabby holes, that's because my son grabbed a knife when I wasn't looking and was stabbing the box. And luckily, he did not ruin the special editions that are in this box, or would be upset. But the October book for Probably Smut Club was Wildfire by Hannah Grace, which is a sequel to Icebreaker. And so I got a special edition of Wildfire, but you also were able to tack on a special edition of Icebreaker. And I don't actually own Icebreaker yet, so this is exciting. So basically, what you get in here is you get a shirt that goes with the book. And so this one, it says, Probably Smut Summer Camp, Real Friends Bonding Over Fictional Love. And so this is adorable. Cannot wait to wear that sometime soon. And then let me show you Icebreaker first, because this is just so pretty. Like, oh my gosh, look at that. That is stunning. I am so excited to have this special edition of Icebreaker on my shelf. And then we got to open this little thing, so I'm going to open it. Here we go. I always like keeping the little Probably Smut thing. Okay, it comes with some stickers for Wildfire, so let's pull those out. Let's see. Oh, these are so cute, and I'm sure they will make more sense when I get there. But we have this Sunny Camp Honey Acres one. Obviously, that's for the camp. And then we have this little paper crane bird that says, I'd wait forever for you. That is so cute. We have Who Needs a Cinnamon Roll When You Can Have a Muffin. So cute. And then we have, what does this say? Russ is Hot and Honey Acres. Oh, are you gonna fill? It might not load. It's fine. Okay, but these are really, really cute stickers. I'm very excited to have these. And then it also comes with a suggested annotation tab for like each book. So like the book of the month, which is the second book for Wildfire. And it came with tabs to like match it, which I think is like the best thing ever. Oh, that's cool. I can get a free month of book club by doing a raffle. So I'm definitely going to do that. And then here is Wildfire, the sequel. Like, oh, this is so pretty. I love it so much. I'm so excited for this. I have no idea what Icebreaker, honestly, or Wildfire is about, but I'm excited to have special editions of them. So that's very cute. And then it comes with other little book review things that I can use to put in my book review tracker that they gave me last month. And so that is all of the things. So I'm very excited to get to read this soon and to get to annotate it. And I also have special edition copies of both now. So that is a very fun package. I'll maybe even wear the book, wear the shirt today. So that's pretty awesome. All right, that is my bookish bookish update to have for you. I also just redecorated my Kindle for spooky season, which you can see me doing that in my fall or October reset vlog. But I love it. I have so many like spooky stickers. It's hard to just like pick a couple. All right, I'm gonna go hopefully actually read more of this now because I need to finish this book. I also have just been rushing to finish this one because I only have one day left with the audiobook, but at the rate this is going, like, I will finish this tonight because I'm having such a good time. Sad day. Hello, friends. I finished Belladonna. And I've been dragging my feet trying to post this final update, and I haven't wanted to. It's probably a 3-star. Maybe 3.5 if I'm being nice, but honestly, probably just a 3-star. I will say, I did like the ending. Like, the last 40% was more interesting to me than the first 60%, but that wasn't enough to, like, bump it up. And I've been trying to think about why I didn't enjoy it that much, and there were a couple of things. One, I feel like the relationship between Death and her, I wanted more of. Like, honestly, I feel like it was kind of insta-lovey. It was like, all of a sudden, she's just infatuated with Death, and, like, they're in this relationship, and, like, they didn't have a lot of time to explore it, and I don't know. That was kind of off-putting to me. And then also, I just didn't care for any of the characters until the end. I ended up really liking Elijah at the end, but I hated him throughout most of the book. Like, I didn't have a connection to Percy or Marjorie or Elijah or, like, any of the characters. Not even really to our main character, whose name I'm forgetting, Signa. I don't know. I found myself not really caring about any of them. The only person I cared about was Blythe, and I just felt like she was just struggling throughout the entire book, trying not to die because she'd been poisoned and all. So, I don't know. It just was okay. And I do kind of want to read Foxglove to see, because I was interested in the ending of, like, introducing the new character Fate and seeing how that plays in. But then I've heard not great things about Foxglove and how people that have loved Belladonna have hated Foxglove, so that makes me wonder, should I read that, or am I going to be the reverse where I love Foxglove? I don't know. All I can say is I'm glad I didn't actually buy the nice Barnes & Noble edition, because I probably wouldn't keep it on my shelf because it's not a book I'll ever read again. And I'm sad that it ended up being my 100th book of the year and that I didn't enjoy it, because 5 stars is happening to Once Upon a Broken Heart, and that is about to, like, be finished. Oh, it's so good. I'm sorry if this vlog was a bit of a downer. I wish I had more exciting news to give you, but it is what it is. It was a 3-star. So that concludes this vlog. Hopefully I enjoy the next book that I read, which I'm only 10 books away from my reading goal for the year now, which is very exciting. I should hit it by the end of October. And then I'm just going to see how many books I can get to after that. So I'll see you in another video very soon. Also, I'm just going to promote this in all of my videos from here on out. If you are wanting a fun readathon in November, go check out my Get a Clue readathon announcement video that I released the other day. It is all about a Clue-themed murder mystery readathon where you're going to be getting clues, competing in teams, trying to solve the mystery. It's going to be so much fun. Go join us over there. And yeah, other than that, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.